Welcome back everybody to Let's Play Grim Fandango. When we last left off, our hero Manny Calavera wandered aimlessly around Rubacava, and I tiredly mumbled my way through 2 videos, and I apologize. That's the last time I will ever do Let's Play right before my bedtime, because I sound like a zombie trying to explain things. It's bad enough I mumble, it shouldn't have to mumble and be tired at the same time. But we discovered a lot of cool stuff. We found Meche. Meche then left and went to Porto Zapato, which is on the other side of the world. The only other ship that is leaving tonight is the SS Limbo? Yes, the SS Limbo. And the only way on there is we have to do a bunch of stuff. And go through load screens there, thank God. Rubacava. So what do we have to do? Let me think. We can go over here, actually. And this is where the crazy bird was, and you can click here, or press enter here.
Hey, you lazy bees! Get off your abdomens and get to work!
Okay, the lazy bees. The 3 main things that we have to do is, we need to get Gladys some authentic CB equipment. We need to get into the Maritime Union, or get a Maritime Union card. And we need to find Seaman Naranja and take his place on the SS Limbo. Now, we don't know where Seaman Naranja is. Velasco suggested he might be at home, picking out recipes for the trip. And we don't know how to get into the Maritime Union just yet. But as he just said, and as I pointed out in the last video, we do know where the CBs are. So we are going to hoof it. Even though I think I'm going the long way around. I'm pretty sure there was a quicker way. But nevertheless, because this city is beautiful. Nevertheless, never mind that. Never mind what I say. Ignore me!
For your own safety.
Oh. So yeah, I listened to the videos that I did last night, and oh my god. I could not have sounded more tired. But like I mentioned in those, I am fighting a cold that has yet to completely take over, which is very rare for me. Usually it's, you know, oh, I have a cold. The next day I am effed in the A, like completely out of commission. But it's, it just likes to linger. And, today I managed to get a car, a used car. It is a Saturn, and it's red. But it runs, and it's reliable, and it's decent gas mileage, I like to assume. And, God, this happened to me last time. The last time I went this way, this long-ass load screen came in. We are singing the load screen song. I'm happy that I'm not as tired as I was. Bang my fingers on the desktop, there it goes. I should stop probably singing, cause it's bad. Here are the CBs. And this...
These bees don't seem too busy.
Ha 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 ha. That's funny.
These bees don't seem too busy.
My bad.
Cold one, huh, Terry?
Yeah, it's always cold when you're unemployed, Manny.
And his voice sounds totally familiar, but it's probably one of those things where I'll read it and yada yada. Let's just try and take these tools.
Since you're not using your tools, think I could borrow them?
Well, we sold them to feed our families.
Then how are you ever gonna work?
I told you things were messed up down here, Manny. I told you.
He actually didn't tell us, but whatever.
Who's unemployed? Aren't you guys in the union?
The union? They don't look after us little guys. They're run by the coppers. And you of all people should know, Manny, that the cops are in bed with the gambling joints.
Hey, I run an honest joint. We ain't in bed with nobody.
What about the protection money?
We pay every week. On the nose, through the nose, like an honest place should.
See what I mean? This town is just a big conga line of hustlers, all laughing and dancing and scratching each other's backs.
Why aren't you guys up there working?
You don't know the deal down here on the docks, do you, Manny? If you want to get the jobs, you have to pay the unions extra dues. And that ain't cheap. We don't pay, and so they put us on barrel duty.
Why don't you just pay the union off then?
We got our pride, Manny. We're straight stingers, you know? Not to mention we just don't have any cash to spare now that we're not working. I mean, it's like a problem where, the solution makes the problem, worse.
Like a catch-22?
Yeah, wow. I wish I knew words like that.
If the union is crooked, why don't you register a complaint?
That's a good one, Manny. Did you hear that, guys? He thinks we should register a complaint.
You bees are being exploited. You should do something about it.
Yeah, what can we do? We're just a handful of unorganized drones. We don't know nothing about nothing except just how to take it on a chin.
I think you're just a bunch of complainers.
You don't know what it's like, man. Every day we come down here, we try and make an honest living. We find out that you gotta be a crooked bee to win down here. He knocks the pollen out of you, man. He makes you weak.
If the cops own the union, and gambling's in bed with the cops...
Yeah, and then who really runs the gambling, right? Well, no offense, but Maximino is really the big boy in town, obviously. But word is, he gets his orders from some hardcore gangsters in El Mero. Yeah, that fancy cat track is really just a big laundromat, if you get my drift.
And that will come into play. Remember that there is, when you left El Mero, there were some seedy people being involved, and they have a stake here in Rubicava. So that's what he was talking about, basically. And yes, this option. Haha, union cards. Let's just snag one.
Hey, can I borrow one of your union cards?
What, are you kidding? You know how much I had to pay Chow Chilla Charlie to get mine?
Huh, Chow Chilla Charlie. If you were paying attention in those last Mumbly videos, you noticed that I mentioned Chow Chilla Charlie and actually chatted with Chow Chilla Charlie, which is a very hard word to say when you're listening to your own words through your headset. Awesome. However, Charlie is in our casino right now, so later we'll talk to him. And,
You guys know a seaman, Naranja?
Nah, CBs and sailors don't mix.
But you're in the same union.
Well, maybe so, but some traditions are sacred there, Manny.
You bees gotta be strong.
Things just aren't the way they should be down here, Manny. It's like the worker bees. They do all the work, but we can't affect it's like the way that things are produced should be controlled by, we should, forget it. I'm just a dumb, hungry, out-of-work bee.
Wow, Terry really seems like lost for words. And, seems like he really just needs a bit of inspiration, I suppose you would say, to figure out what he's trying to say. I don't know why I'm going this way. That place is locked. That's the lighthouse, though. We'll go there later. But just you and me. Don't tell the other ones. Why did I whisper that? It sounded creepy. Excuse me. So, Charlie. Charlie's selling union cards. My goodness. Loud, shaky engine. And while we were running through our casino and searching around Rubicava, we found... This is Charlie's. This is a fake printing stub maker from Maximino's place. We don't want to do anything.
Me and this ticket printer, we're gonna make a mint. Me and this ticket printer, we're gonna make a mint.
Yeah, we'll just do that. And it doesn't really matter what that card says, because we're going to trash it later. We're going back to our club, though, and talking to Charlie so we can get that union card. Dip-a-dip-a-dip, singing the running song. Don't know why I'm doing that. Okay, we're back. And we gotta slide down this again. Whee! And I think you can, yeah.
I just had a run-in with Domino and Meche. We're leaving town.
What? What? How?
Domino's got Meche. We're going after them tonight.
What should I do?
Just sit here until I get a boat.
Sit here. Check. Okay.
Sounds good.
I know it.
Yeah, I don't think you really saw in the video, but yeah, Domino had, Meche, or was... Yeah. No, you did see in the video, my bad. When he was looking through the binoculars, Domino was dragging her onto the ship against her will. And then she knocked you out with a, wine bottle. Which there's plenty of reason for that. She has, a lot of mixed things going on. And I have a lot of loading screens. I really am happy that this thing is running again, but I'm so sad that it's having these weird load screen times. I guess it's just a compatibility issue where it can't function properly. My goodness. I feel like I should have cut that out, but I totally didn't. You get all the ups and downs of this game. You get the entire experience of playing an old 90s game on a modern computer.
Manny?
And here is Charlie again. And yeah.
Can you make reasonable union cards?
Manny, are you going to start moonlighting, or are you just looking to hang out with the sailors?
Can you do it or not?
I have a deal for you. If you can retrieve my money from Maximino, I can make you president of that crooked union.
I don't need to be president. And why does Max have your money?
I put a whole suitcase of it up for collateral on a rather large wager last month. The race was fixed, Manny. They stole my money like common thieves. Here, take this VIP pass and use it to get into the High Rollers Lounge. They won't let me in there anymore. There should be a safe somewhere in the wine cellar, and my suitcase should be in it.
And you can get me a card tonight.
If you make it back, Manny, the card will be on the table.
Now we could just rush to Maximino's High Rollers Lounge right now and try to explore some things, but it's a dead end. There's no reason to do that right now. The real trick, oh my god, the real trick is to get bombarded with tables, is to actually go over to our good friend Glottis here, who looks super snazzy and is super awesome. Okay, Max, awesome. And actually do this.
Check out this fancy pass to the High Rollers Lounge. Can you believe how full of themselves they are over there? I don't think their place is any more VIP than ours, do you?
I don't know. I try to stay away from that place.
Really? Why?
'Cause of my problem.
Glottis? Compadre?
Yeah, he runs for it. And we're about to find out what's going on with Glottis, but first we have to do this because it's wonderful.
Ooh, Meche.
Whoo, yeah!
So that's sweet. What's not sweet is table attack. Oh my god. Please stop attacking me. I just want to leave my club in peace. Oh my god. And yeah, this is I keep complaining about compatibility issues. That wasn't a compatibility issue. That used to happen back in the 90s. Good old times of collision problems and this and that. But, oh my god, we're running short on time. We are going to try and make it to the club and take a break from there. Yeah, we can rush this way, I hope. Not really a whole lot. Big old blimp. I used to think as a kid you could actually get to go inside that blimp, but you never do. I don't know why it's there. I think it's just hanging out. Actually, when you go up in those steps and talk to Bobby Hill, she mentions that why it's there. Anyway, here we are, and over here is going to be the club, but right now we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, we will go through and try to get that union card, so I will see you guys next time.